Corporation.
how
Okay.
yeah how we come about morality and understand that.
Social corporation. So where does that? So I've got a question. So if
Yeah.
it's social corporation, and let's say I'm a believer, right? And then you're an atheist, and we do not agree on certain things. So how's that social corporation? How do we? How does that work?
So what I mean by social cooperation is that okay, when we look at things historically, we understand that this social cooperation actually help us with our survival and how we are able to push society. We are able to push society that could help us where we are today. So now, for example, let's say you and I wants to share a space. If both of us want to share a space, we are going to create an inferences, or we are going to create an agreement between you and I. Let's say that in this agreement, both of us actually say that you and I, we are not going to cross this path. You and I, this is what we are going to do. You and I, these are and how we are going to move. If we both agree, we come into this agreement, we are able to cooperate, we are able to socialize, and we are able to promote our own morality inside that confined agreement. So, but if we have different standards, we did not come into agreement, there is no way we can actually move forward. So, regardless anything, most things that we see outside, most things that we see in our physical environment today actually help us with the way we actually help us with the way we actually cooperate to grow a society one way or the other.
I'm so sorry to say, but that does not make any sense in terms of own morality. So what would you regard as own morality? What governs you? I know we have a conscience that God has given us. We all have a conscience, but on what stages on that conscience do we? What backs up that conscience? You get what I mean? What backs that up? So what do you mean by own morality? So if we I believe that obviously we are all free moral agent beings, right? And
Mhm.
God, the greatest gift, God, one of the greatest gifts we've got is free will, right? But on that free will, we still have some God gave us like rules and regulations. Even in the universe is governed by rules and regulations, such as you got the universal law and stuff like entropy. I don't know if you know about entropy. Basically about how universal laws, it leans more into chaos and order, that it's more chaotic. That's why if you leave the fridge, if you have something in your fridge and you turn it off, it goes into decay more than spontaneous life. If you get what I mean, it's more about decaying more than it's more leading to decay, more leading to death than life. So 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 when you talk about own morality, which morality, where's the morality coming from? Because my morality can be different from yours. So that's what I mean, like two, even the Bible says two cannot walk together unless they agree. So what is based on our agreement? So let's say if I'm, like I said, if I'm a believer and you're an atheist, right? You say we have the case part of life, but you don't, if you go and study the laws of entropy, gold, before you speak, please. So yeah, so what we're saying about is if we have a disagreement on something. So I just want to focus on own morality. What do you base on your own morality? Where does that come from for
So
you?
my
Yeah.
my own morality comes from the society wave, in the sense that whatever society have put into laws, that is what actually built my own moral concepts.
So this is where there's a bit of a fallacy here, because society dictates your morals. So that means there's no such thing as own morality, because then you are influenced by others' decisions. But what you are arguing is that we should have our own, get what I mean? We should have our own agency, right?
No,
You should have your own
my
belief system,
my
because
argument.
that's what basically atheism is that you don't believe
So now,
in
Estella. So sorry, Estella. Sorry. My question is this: did God granted all morality?
Yeah, but let's finish this first. Then I'll
Okay.
get into that. I just
Okay.
want to understand where your mindset is coming from, okay, sir?
Okay.
So you're saying that for yourself, your morals come from society. But if
Yeah.
you're
Society
living in
still
a
decided.
society laws and regulations, right? Statutory laws. So what if the society's statutory laws is derived from a religious belief? So let's say you're from a country that's based on Islam, that is a Muslim country, and then you live in a country that's based on Christianity, or you're living in a country that's based in the eastern region, let's say southeastern China, far eastern China, and then you're based on Buddhism. So your morality will be based on the religion of that region, basically. That's what you're saying.
If the religion actually
Thank you for the like.
if the religion actually rules, if the religion actually they are the one that dictates to the society, then definitely I'm going to function in that I'm going to function in that religious based belief. I mean religious based laws and regulations.
This is why I mean it doesn't make sense what you're saying, because you're saying you're an atheist, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so the atheist based stance in what you're saying is that you yourself, you don't believe in God, right?
Yeah, I don't believe in
But
God.
you believe in laws and regulations
I follow the laws, I obey the laws and regulation of the society.
of the society. Okay,
Yes.
so even if it's a religious based law and regulation.
Even if it's a religious based laws and regulation, yes.
Okay, but you don't believe in that religion or God.
I don't believe in that God. Yeah.
Okay. That does not make sense.
Why does that not make sense?
Because you were talking earlier on about social, that you believe morals, something about morals, believe in social cooperation, which is agreement, but this is based on your own morality inside that agreement. But then, as you said, your own morality. So, but then we both agree, you agreed with me that we are free moral beings, like we have free moral agency, which is free will, right?
Okay,
But
for
then you then said,
on the
but
issues of free will. Sorry, on the issues of free will. It's actually basis on you do or you don't do,
you
right?
do or you
And
don't do.
okay,
Okay,
yeah, you
let me
do
write
or you
that
don't
down.
do. So you do or you don't do actually used to come with a concept of law, receiving rewards. You understand? These are just human cooperation. Like, if you do this is going to be the end of it. If you do that, this is going to be the end of it. You understand? For example, if you stay longer in the water, in an ocean for a very long period of time, what will be the result? The person will run alive because the water is not created for you to live in, right? So these are just like basic choices, basic things.
Yeah.
It
So what you're
doesn't
talking about is the freedom of choice, which is free will, meaning your free moral agency. Is the same way how you can choose not
no
to go
hold on,
against all natural instinct to not believe in God.
hold
Okay.
on. That does not, okay, that does not negate choices. It doesn't take away choices.
No, I'm not saying it's taken
Because
away. I said what you're believing is
or
basically
that does not even say yes, you are agents that have choices. No, it doesn't say that. I'm just
Okay.
giving you an example that if you stay longer in water, regardless anything, that person is going to earn alive.
But you choose to stay in the water. You choose to get into the water in the first place. So what are you talking about?
I choose to stay in the water in the first place.
Yeah,
I
you
do not.
choose to go in the water in the first place. So you've always had a choice. I don't think you understand what you're saying.
No. Oh. What I'm saying is this. Okay, this is actually different from. What I'm saying is that this is actually different from "thou shalt not." Well, I know you are coming from a Christian
Okay,
perspective,
thou
right?
shalt
This is
not. Okay,
actually
I've not even
different.
gone into Christianity yet,
Yeah.
but you
So
brought it
now,
up. So
that is where I'm going to. Thou shalt not.
okay,
According to the Christian moral concept. Okay. Apart from
okay.
that, you cannot tell me that humans that was not created for water actually have free will. You get what I'm trying to say? So
I'm sorry. Just
the
repeat that
concept
again
of
so I
free
can
will,
break it down. Please,
yeah,
please. I'm so sorry. Repeat that again so I can
the
break it.
concept of free will emerges from religious morality basis nonsense.
Okay, so the
That's where the
concept of
concept of
free
free will
will.
emerges from religious morality basis concept. Yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from.
Okay, wait. Let's break that down first. So the concept of free will emerges from religious based concepts. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, let's just break that down a bit more, okay? So I can understand your mind and we can all understand where you're coming from, okay? So you just stated that the concept of free will emerges from religious-based concept.
Correct.
That still does not make any sense because
How?
free will is granted to all. Everybody has free will. Everybody.
No.
The fact that you just said that out of your own mouth is a free will.
The fact
Unless
that I
if
just
you're
said it out
talking
of
about the freedom of speech.
hold on. The fact that I can say something out of my mouth is free will, right?
Yeah, because you choose.
Do you understand
You
that?
you you think
Hold on,
yeah
hold on.
yeah.
Estella, wait, hold on. Do you understand that if you don't have vocal cord, if your vocal cord is not connected to your brain, you can speak. Do those people have free will not to speak when they wanted to speak?
You're talking about autonomy and physiology of the biological
Hold
systems of the
on.
body. Wait, you're
Okay, now
talking
your brain is going to
wait.
your
So
brain is
that's
going to
even going into
biological
the
aspect.
argument. That's even going to the argument of the creator creating
I'm
you
not saying
to
creator
have
creating
to
you. Hold on.
Mr. Man. You what? Let's talk
Estella,
about
wait.
that. Let's talk about
Estella,
that right now.
hold on. Estella, hold on. If I say I have free will, okay, I have free, okay. If I say, why don't I have free will to be flying in the sky, going inside water, and do
It's
whatever I
because
want to
of
do? That is,
physics.
which nonsense physics is that? That is free will. I want to exercise that kind of free will. If I
Yeah,
really
well,
have free will.
if you want to fly, you can. You can go and jump off a building and then flap your hands really, really fast and see if you don't fall to the.
No, I'm saying that why God did not create him like that so that I can fly everywhere. If I
If you
have
want to
free
be a,
will.
there's a concept of.
If
there's
I
a
have free will. So if free will does not hold on, if free will does not attach with religion, how do you want to exercise your free will?
free will is attached to.
Okay, hold on.
to
Estella, sorry, I will let you talk. Read what I said to you about free will. And tell me if
you
I
just
really have
said
free
the
will.
concept of free will emerges from religious-based concept.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes. So
So
it has
now,
to be
but now you've gone into scientifical field on physics. We could talk about physics. We want to talk about physics of why you cannot fly as a human being, right?
oh.
So,
Oh.
so if you want to talk about physics, that's physics.
Oh.
But then,
So but I wanted to exercise my free will.
you then asked,
No,
you want
Estelle, I want to know if I have free will. But you said God, God actually give us free will. So I want to know if I have that free will or not. I want to exercise my free will to be able to do all these things
but
that I
then free
mentioned to
will
you.
is based on the
On the
on the
what?
compounds of what you are. Or
What I
what you are,
am.
you, as a human being. What are you? Are you not a human being? Or are you a dog?
Am I not a human being?
Yeah, so as a human being, you are a human
So
being. And as a human being,
I don't
you have free will. You have free will.
I don't.
You don't. So is someone controlling you now, right now? Then
is someone controlling me?
Yeah. Are you a slave right now?
Enslaved by what?
Are you a slave? You said don't have free will. You don't have a free will, so you are a slave. So what are you a slave to?
We are controlled by the physical, by our physical environment.
Yeah, but you choose your physical environment. Are you telling me that I choose? Okay, Mr. Abati,
I choose to come on this planet,
Mr. Abati.
Mr. Abati, is it my free will to be born in this planet? Is it your free will to be born on this planet, Timmy?
Well, I'm glad I'm born on this planet.
No,
I'm glad I'm here.
Is it your free will to be born on this planet?
I am predestinated to be born on this planet.
Hold on, answer me. Is it your free will to be born on this planet?
We're talking about something that's outside the limits of hypothetical.
Oh my goodness.
You're talking about
if you answer me this question, then we will go ahead.
I don't know. How can I know? How can I know what's be here? It was the free will. Let me tell you, Mr. Abati, you have to. It's a two-way conversation.
Estella, is it your free
you have to
will
let me finish. I'm replying you. You just asking me the same question over and over again does not make you seem intelligent. You ask a question, you let someone else answer, okay? So it's the free will, the free choice of my parents to be together, to have coitus, and then I came out of that. But out of that, there was a race, biological race in my mom's, my mom's womb, in which then it was the free will of my mom's egg to then choose the sperm that wants to,
your mommy's free will.
No, it's the egg. It's actually scientific. Go and read it. It's actually listen, Abati, this is science we're talking about.
Hey, see, I understand science.
Abati, let me finish. We need to have this simple rules
so well. I understand science so well.
Okay, so then
wait, let me explain.
Listen.
Your
Mr.
mommy
Abati,
egg. Your mommy egg is called non-motile.
But there's actually scientific.
Hold on, calm down. Let me explain this.
Mr. Abati, listen.
Your mom egg does not have free will. It is non-motile.
Mr. Abati, there's actually right now in the scientific world. My sister works in the medical field. She talks to the top of the. Listen, Abati,
I know what I'm telling you.
Abati, I am telling you as someone in the medical field as well. I've got a background in medical field.
Your egg does not choose the sperm. The sperm that gets close to the egg fertilizes that egg.
There's actually a study, Mr. Abati. We have to respect each other, right?
Okay.
If you talk, I listen. If I talk, you ask me a question, I'm still talking, okay? So, Mr. Abati, there's actually a medical breakthrough right now where studies and articles has come out where it actually changes that the egg is actually the one that actually chooses the sperm. There's been a study that was conducted and they saw that the egg actually is the one that allows the sperm to come in. So they're changing. They said this news. If you don't believe me, go and check it.
Can I talk for 1 minute? There's a new. 1 minute when you are done. Okay, now. Can I talk? I have listened.
I've not finished talking.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically, the egg is actually the one that, due to chemical reactions and it actually chooses the sperm. The egg is actually a scientific. Go and read it.
Okay, let me now talk. Estella, let me now talk. You are struggling. Okay, see. Okay, fine.
I'm not struggling. Okay, I answered my question.
When it comes to fertilization, right? There is one motile agent, and I just want to use this so that you can explain. I can explain to you. One is motile and one is not motile. One is dormant. Is there. It actually needs one that will come and fertilize it. So the spermatozoa, they travel through the stream to go ahead to fertilize the egg. It doesn't. Okay, if your egg if the egg is the one choosing those sperm, there won't be there won't be something called things like all this congenital defect. It will not come. It will actually, the egg will actually choose the right one, the good one for it to come. If not, you will not be giving birth to baby with CP. You will not be giving birth to baby with, with sickle cell syndrome and, and all those nonsense like that.
Okay,
The egg is the one. Hold on, calm down. That's what I'm telling you. When you were giving birth, do you think that those kids, those child that came along with cancers, those child that came along with a closed eyes, do you think it is their free will to come like that? That is the question I'm asking you.
Okay, Mr. Abati, have you finished your question? Can I answer now? So let's go into this, right? Listen to this.
Let me step in. Estella Star, you are being liberal with Abati. You cannot pay, and Abati will be asking you questions. Engagement means that you are the one that will deal with him and ask him questions, not him asking you questions. This one is clapping hand as if he paid. It's not the way it is done.
Can you see that he's not even letting me talk?
You're not supposed to do that. That's what I'm telling you, your power and your right. You cannot pay for Abati to bully you.
Thank you, sir. So don't worry, I'm about to end this argument now. Listen to this, This is the study. The study, right? It says it completely upends the old myth about millions of sperm in an epic race. The science is clear. The egg is an active participant that releases chemical signals to guide, attract, and ultimately select the specific sperm that fertilizes it. Chemical breadcrumbs. The human eggs release chemical signals called chemoattractants that attract like a GPS drawing sperm towards the egg. Selective attraction. Research shows these follicular fluids respond differently to sperm from different men. An egg may actually attract sperm from a random male more strongly than a partner's, prioritizing genetic compatibility. This is from the University of Manchester, which my sister graduated from, right? The test, rather than just waiting passively, the egg's outer protein coat chemically grabs onto sperm, test it, and decide whether or not to admit its DNA. So what are you talking about now? So do you understand what I'm saying is the egg?
Whatever
so this is how the egg choose. This is a medical article I'm reading to you too, sir.
Whatever you read.
We're used to going to argue with a medical proven article.
Estella, wait, calm down.
Listen to that. No, you were not calm. You were clapping your hands 2 minutes ago at me. And you're telling me to calm down. I beg,
whatever
please.
you read there,
Listen,
Estella, we understand the signals.
I like to
hold on, we understand the signals. Calm down.
Mr. Abati, it's my engagement, so I'm the one who with power, as Faith said, they all said. So listen, immediate lockdown. As soon as one lucky sperm manages to enter, the egg immediately releases chemicals to seal itself, blocking all other sperm from getting inside. So these are the biological. This is a biological play, right? But then, so now your question was. Your question. Now you have the biological.
Wait, this is where you are getting it from. Hold on, calm down.
No, Mr. Abati, don't tell me to calm down.
Hold on.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm not shouting. Don't tell me to calm down. Listen,
do you know that
your question, going back to the concept
can actually fertilize that egg? Two spermatozoas can actually fertilize that egg. Do you know that?
Yes, that's true. That's why it's brought in the serpent seed.
Okay. Why didn't it now release? Why didn't that egg release? That chemical processes when those.
It does release the chemical processes.
So it chooses those two, right?
Yeah, because there's probably in the DNA to allow it. Because the first human born out of a woman, they were from two separate sperm. Oh yes, look, let's not go into that. It's the serpent seed. It's the serpent seed. Let's not go into that. Let's go back to the concept. Let's go back to the concept of free will, right? You said the concept of free will emerges from the religious basis concept. That's what you said. And then you stated that the vocal cord is attached to your brain. But then I said you choose what you want to say from what biological what's in your what's in your biological system.
Here's my question to you.
Abati, this is what you stated.
You did not answer my question.
This is what you stated.
Hold on.
Go on.
Is it safe? I have seen someone that actually suffered from cerebral palsy for 16, 20, 40, 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now my question to you is this: was it their free will to actually be like that, to be confined to a chair, to a wheelchair for the rest of their life? They cannot do the activities that you are doing freely.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it is their free will?
So what, Mr. Abati, what is your what is your answer? Because you don't believe in God, right?
Yes.
So whatever I say, it doesn't matter to you because you don't believe in God. So as Mr. Abati, as an atheist, as an active atheist, what do you tell that person with the cerebral palsy? Because I've worked with people who are paralytic, who have lost limbs, who have lost, different functions of their bodies due to genetic mutation. But I know what I say. I know, Mr. Abati, I know what I said to them, but I'm asking you that question. What do you, as an atheist, say to them? What do you, as an atheist, how do you give them comfort as an atheist? What do you say to them? So don't be asking me questions that you don't want to hear.
Okay, let me answer.
What do you say to them? Go on, what do you say to them?
What do I say to them, right? See, number one, okay, when it comes to genetic complexity, we cannot actually tell you, oh, this is what I want and what it is. This is why these genetics have to go this way, whichever way we want to put it, okay? Regardless anything, if I see a child like that on the wheelchair, I will have empathy. I will feel for that person that, oh, this person does not even have the free will. You understand? Does not even have the free will to be able to walk, does not have the free will to eat, does not have the free will to talk, does not have the free will to choose if God exists or not. They don't have that free will. You understand?
What do you mean they don't have that free will? Okay, go on.
I'm emphasizing the free will, that free will that you're talking about.
So what do you say to them if someone comes to you saying that, why am I this way? What do you say to them?
What do I say to them?
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't change anything. But I will be more empathetic to them. I will be more compassionate to them.
Yeah, but how's that going to comfort them?
That is it.
So how does that question? How does that answer the question?
It doesn't change anything. Whatever I tell them doesn't change anything.
Why am I in this way? If there's no God, right? So why is everybody asking God? If there's no God,
because you presented the God to us, okay? You presented the all-loving, all-good, all-perfect God to us, and we now question the craziness about creation. Because when God created us, right? So God created us, He gave us free will. Now, if God has created us, all-powerful God that has given us free will, it's also the all-powerful God that has given us a cerebral paralytic child. So accept it. Can I free will.
Can I say something?
God is good. God is good in that aspect. God is good in the aspect of giving us all those CP babies.
Can I answer it as a Christian? Can I answer it?
God is very good. Down syndrome kids.
Okay,
God, you are good. Cancer baby. God, you are good. Yes, God is good. All good. All powerful, all loving God.
Yes. So can I tell you what? I've been asked that question by someone who was a paralytic, who's I can't talk today, but he asked me that question. He said, why did God create me to be this way? Right? Do you know what I said to them? Additional
time granted.
Oh, thank you, sir. So what I would say to them, cerebral palsy is a genetic mutation defect, and we know defects. When God created the world, He created it good, right? Sin is basically that, but sin is Mr. Abati, please don't do that. I'm listening to you. I listen to you.
Sorry.
Sin, we know sin comes in and sin brings death, right? So let's look at what death is. Death even on a biological level, right? we see that the universal laws of entropy comes in, right? Decay, right? So if something must have come in to this universe, and a play must have happened to then bring death, decay, and chaos into this universe, right? So, but everything, we can't blame God for everything. Sometimes we have to blame ourselves, humanity. It's humanity that started. Is humanity?
Right?
Wait, is humanity?
Do we blame man for
is
humanity?
Is humanity that started? It's humanities that started war. Is humanities that's tempering with the laws of nature. Is humanities that is poisoning water systems. Is humanities that's making nuclear weapons out of the choice. Is humanity that is playing with the laws of nature, like I said before, right? It's humanities that's freely sleeping with each other and with each other's family members and committing ancestral wait. Let me. I'm the one engaging. I'm speaking. Please,
okay,
moderator, can you mute him? Is humanity that is committing incestuous abomination, sleeping with each other family members, that's bringing down in the generation and messing up the genetic makeup and genetic pool. And down the future, if you look at in India, they basically sleeping. If you look at in India, they have a lot of genetic disorders that's come from incest things because of what they've done with each other, right? So my question to you now is that, right, genetically, our genetic makeup, because of one mutation or the other in the DNA and in the genes, right? It brings forth this type of issues. Did God cause the radiation when they dropped nuclear bomb in Hiroshima? The radiation, the Americans, they dropped the nuclear bomb on the Japanese, and look at what even happened in Russia. You know, from there, loads of children were born without eyes, without ears, without feet, without hands. So why is God being blamed from that? Why?
Okay,
what humanity chooses to cause evil and chaos on each other. We choose to hate each other.
Timmy, sorry, just give me 1 minute, okay?
We choose to hate each other. Wait, so the God command you? The God asked you as a human to make guns and fire each other with it.
Timmy,
God make you to do that? No, you have the choice. You have the choice to make those decisions. No, we need to stop. We need to stop saying all this. Oh, it's God's fault. It's God's fault. No, sometimes it's your fault. It's your mistake. It's my mistake. No. We have to be accountable for our actions. That's the thing atheists don't like doing. That's one thing. That's one thing atheists don't like doing. You guys don't want to be accountable for anything of your actions that you choose to do. Sometimes we are the cause of our. This me as a Christian. I'm telling you, the mistakes that I've made in my life, I made those mistakes out of my own choices. Listen, I made the mistakes out of my own choices. Don't be bringing God into your mess, right? You make a mistake.
Go and clear everybody.
You make a mistake. Wait. So, Mr. Abati, you said you don't have a free choice.
Don't allow children. Now you are blaming Hiroshima time bomb. What about the one that God did that told Samuel to go and tell Saul they should clear all the babies, all the cattle,
because they were killing
in the city. Even when Saul did not clear them, God was very angry at Saul.
Because of the abomination of that people. You know, the people they were sacrificing to Molech.
Your time is up. Your time is up. Unless, Abati, you want to flip the engagement on her since your voice is rising. Abati, do you want to flip the engagement?